Alright. Waiting for this to make sure we're good. And we're live.
Yay.
Hey there guys, it's MarioTube 101 with Talking Time with Caffeine, Season 5, Episode 41, hashtag sleep patterns. And I got my caffeine for once in the beginning of the live stream.
You got your caffeine?
Crush Orange. The only
What is that?
yeah, the only
Oh, it's brisk?
podcast. No, Crush Orange. The only
No,
podcast,
I'm talking to him.
Oh, sorry. The only the only podcast that drinks caffeine. Wow, I'm already starting to talk like Vandalia apparently. Speaking of which, where is he? Schnick, is he at Disneyland or World?
Don't talk like Dora. He doesn't like Dora.
Hey, wait a second. Where's my chat window? What the hell? Oh, apparently I minimized. Okay, there it is. Apparently Brennan's getting back right around something because I can't read the full message. But anyways,
Oh, now he's here.
Oh, what the hell? Holy shit! Did you actually just make it?
Yeah.
You sound sad. Oh my god, the message was I get back right about now. Wow. Brandon, you having your webcam on? Because we just started the podcast.
What podcast?
Today's podcast. Hashtag
I'm
sleeping
eating
patterns.
food.
So you're no webcam?
I'm probably gonna be muted because I'm gonna watch a video and eat feud.
Oh my
food.
god.
Okay then.
Well, mainly because my Nana's very sick and she almost went to the hospital, so...
Oh my god.
Well, there's
That's why you sent those disturbing images to us? Oh my god.
What?
No, I just found those on Facebook.
It's a great meme place, apparently. Alright,
Yep.
while I'm getting this overlay fixed because of Brandon's sudden appearance, Schnick, do you want to start us off?
Well, first of all, you didn't acknowledge the elephant in the room, our new special guest star.
Oh yeah, you're right. How rude of me. This is Blaze, or at least you can't see him at the moment because I'm trying to readjust everything now. But yeah, Blaze is our special guest for this week.
Blaze 1776. He is a friend of mine in real life, and he appeared in 2 Rainbow Six Siege videos I uploaded. At least I think it was 2.
Yeah, it was 2.
Huh.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's weird. Sorry, don't mind me. You can keep going.
So,
Has anyone
yeah.
had mellow yellow?
No. But, anyway, like Mario pointed out, today's main topic is sleep patterns, because yesterday Brandon wanted to record Shrek on Xbox and I fell asleep on him because I laid in bed.
yeah, you did. But that's why we're gonna record some tonight. And I guess this new person is going to enjoy the punishment of Shrek.
Well, don't forget, he's a friend I have in real life, and the thing is, he saw my reaction to Shrek on Xbox, and...
Oh, God. If you knew what your reaction is, mine's like 20 times worse.
it is. You need to... You remember that stupid level I got stuck on? He had to do a time trial of it where he had to beat in like 3 or 4 minutes. And when he finally did it,
safe to say I threw the controller at the ground and nearly broke the stupid thing.
No, seriously. At one point, he took the disc out, he threw it on the ground and started stomping on it. and then he put it back in, and it still worked. And I think a part of him deep down at that point was just hoping it was dead. And it didn't work, but it did.
I was really hoping that it would quit working after I jumped on it.
So, yeah. I wanted to describe, like, what everyone would need in order to sleep properly. Because, thing is, oftentimes when I'm at school, I sometimes have to stay up late in order to finish my work. And I don't know what it is, but even when anytime I set my alarm for a particular time, I always seem to wake up like 15 minutes before it's actually going to go off.
That's weird.
Even on Thursday night, I was admittedly up until like 5 o'clock because I did not know what to do for an assignment. Basically, the assignment was that I had to find a motif in a movie and basically give an example of it. Like, I had to say what a motif was. And basically what it is a repeated element in a movie that plays into its form. Originally, I wanted to use I Am Legend as an example, but then I figured, oh, it's from a deleted scene. I don't know if it's going to count. So then I was thinking, well, what am I going to do? Maybe I can use Toy Story and how Woody's sarcastic all the time? No,
what about
that's going to count. What?
What about it? Isn't the clown would be one?
No, No, we're talking about the character. I mean, eventually I decided to settle on the lens flare from the new Star Trek movies, thinking it, like, highlighted the science fiction setting, which I think it does. A lot of people hate the lens flare, but, I actually think it works for the setting it's in. And then, so I'm up till 5 o'clock deciding on that.
Oh my
and
God.
I need to be up at 9.
Oh no.
For my work. Even though I set my alarm for like 8 because I needed to make a bagel with cream cheese in the morning, I get up at 7:45.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
I guess that's why you sounded so tired on Friday. Holy crap.
It is basically the reason. And even then, while I'm working, I'm thinking, you know what, the lens flare I don't think counts. I don't think lens flare counts. And I just put in the I Am Legend example.
Wow, after all night, you finally decided, I'm gonna choose this movie.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and truth is, I actually prefer some noise. Usually when,
like a fan.
Like a fan,
white noise.
Or even like the TV in the background. Like I don't like that. Part of me does not like dead silence.
Butter. Butter.
It's the same. I can't sleep without my fan being on.
I can't sleep without my fan on, not because of white noise, but because I literally need the fan on.
Because you live in Phoenix, Arizona, in a literal desert.
Yep. And
the hell?
Vandalia's calling me.
He's in Disneyland.
Yeah,
The world.
And he called me because he probably saw the, hey, I'm streaming on this channel. There he is, and now I gotta...
Oh look, I could see the castle in the background.
Okay, well, I gotta readjust again. Hold on.
Oh, good evening, Vandalia. Excuse me.
Jesus fucking Christ, Brandon. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what happens when I drink soda.
Yeah, like, way too fucking much. Like, Jesus
You burp
Christ.
like Shrek, that's what you do.
Exactly.
Like a fucking ogre. Give me this thing. Thank you. Now I gotta find
Dominic,
Vandalia's
this is the
window.
crap I have to deal with.
Hee Mickey Mouse.
That too.
Oh, come on, you know you like Mickey Mouse.
Vandalia, where are you at? What the hell? He just left! What the fuck? I was readjusting all that for nothing. God damn it.
You got screwed by Disneyland.
Motherfucker, no, I'm calling him back. Okay, good. No, please, thank you. Thought I was gonna hang up the call by accident.
If you hung up the call and disconnected everyone, I would be laughing right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's just like, hey guys, welcome to Vandalia's podcast. Hangs up the call. Well, thanks for watching.
No. That reminds me of when Mario played the shitty RPG. Where is this? Who's this guy? Game crashes.
Okay, fine. Well, apparently Vandalia is just dead.
Apparently he didn't mean to call you.
Guess not.
Damn it, the worst part was that apparently he showed the castle and I couldn't get it in time.
Yeah, you could see the spire of the castle in the background.
I did not see it. Like, it was if it was there, it was barely.
It was barely there.
Vandalia, if you're watching this, even though you're on vacation, what the hell? Why not join the podcast and actually let me show people something?
I saw him flip around the camera. I saw him flip around the camera and say, "Hold on." So
he said, "Hold on." I didn't hear him.
I heard him say something. It sounded like, "Hold on."
Well, the thing is, Disney is super loud at night, so he probably muted his mic.
Possibly.
Well, I guess in the meantime, let's continue back on with the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep schedules. Oh my god. I have probably the worst sleep schedule a human could ever have.
Wait a minute, was Schnick done?
Yeah, I'm basically done.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, sleep schedules are just a pain in the butt. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow, you're starting to sound like Vandalia too, huh?
Shut up. I was up till 1 last night.
I was too.
So, on an average school night, I should be sleeping. I should be sleeping at like 10:30, but because my school, for some reason, decides, hey, let's wake the kids up and make them come to school and get on the bus by 6:30 in the morning. So, 10:30 should probably be a good time to go to bed. But I usually find myself fully awake until like 1 o'clock, average daily.
Why was your voice cracking so much there?
Oh, I don't know.
By the way, Vandalia said in chat, I was trying to connect, but Wi-Fi sucked and walking between hotspots didn't help.
You want to know why my voice is all cracky?
Huh?
Said you want to know why my voice is all cracky?
Why?
So I'm eating a
Oh my god!
a guacamole sandwich, and yet I forgot I'm allergic to guacamole.
How do you forget you're allergic to something? The hell?
I don't know, because it's good, so I'm still gonna eat it. Oh!
Oh my fucking god! That's like the time that my mom told me, "Oh, Reese's is being discontinued" or some stupid thing like that, and I'm like, "Oh, better try it while it's still here," even though I'm allergic to peanuts and it's deadly.
New topic. Eating things you're allergic to.
Okay.
Says one word, chomp, dies.
No. Speaking of which, every time I go to the movies, there's always this one commercial of this guy with a food stand in New York where he advertises to potential customers that his food has, like, literal poison in it, like cyanide, poisonous blueberries from the bush, from, like, somewhere out in the woods, and, like, basically the whole thing is meant to be it's meant to be a PSA about ending food allergies. Another organization that thinks you can just magically make not diseases, conditions go away.
Well, I guess you can say he's a gooder man.
Oh my god. But yeah, that plays in front of like every movie I go to at my local theater. It even played today when I saw Kingsman Golden Circle.
Wow.
Oh, how was that?
I thought it was really good, actually.
Can't wait to see that movie.
End of what I'm saying about sleep schedules. Sleeping sucks. You have to do it, but you don't want to because you wake up and you feel all groggy and
What are you kidding?
tired.
I like doing it.
If there was something to keep you awake 24/7, 365, I would do it because I don't like sleeping. Because it's nice when you're sleeping, but then it's like you're getting hit by a bus when you wake up.
Well, it depends, I guess.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's how it is for me every morning.
I think
A lot of people say they don't want to get up in the morning. Personally, it depends on how much sleep I get. Like, if I went to bed at like 10 or 11, I would wake up at like 7 or 8 just fine.
The main problem is that the body is apparently very susceptible to not having like the right chemicals to actually make you tired when you use technology, because apparently, according to science, technology or light in general just makes it harder for you to get tired, and therefore it makes it harder for you to fall asleep. So therefore, if you're not tired, then you're probably thinking, oh, I don't want to go to bed yet. That's one problem, but on the other hand, it's also just the fact that, you know, you don't want to do it tomorrow, you want to do it today, you know what I mean?
Reminds me of my store visit. Because yesterday, I ended up helping my dad move some stuff around, and I mentioned to him that I was thinking about visiting one of my retro game stores, and he actually took me. 2 of the games I got did not work, so he had to take me back. But the thing is, he wanted to go tomorrow, because I guess he was worn out from visiting my sister. Even though he promised me beforehand we would probably go today to get it over with, and tomorrow we could do some work in the house. But so I told him, let's do it today to get it over with.
Speaking of which, what did you end up buying? Because you said you had good news.
Oh yeah, the 2 games worked.
Nice.
If you thought I bought another copy of Shrek, then no, I did not.
Yeah, you left me in the dark. I was like, he showed a picture of Shrek, but what did he buy? He just didn't say it.
Yeah, I'm not wasting money on a game.
I just made it. I just literally printed a picture of Shrek's disc art, and now I'm gonna break that when I break the next copy.
Oh, but now everyone knows the secret. What the fuck?
No, it's no secret that Brandon broke Shrek on Xbox.
Yeah, it is no secret that I already broke a real one.
Blaze, Dominic, I gotta show you a 30-minute video where Brandon here had this big freak out. And it accumulated with him breaking Shrek on Xbox.
That was pretty much the finale of my anger. I just easily snapped the game in half.
But anyways, back on topic again. Brandon, were you done with your part?
Yeah.
What about you, Blaze?
Sleeping. Well, you know, because I'm in college now, so it's, you know, different. I have all 8 a.m. classes, so I have to get up at like 6:30 every day. Go to class, and then, you know, up for the rest of the day. But most of my classes are done by like 1, so I have pretty much the rest of the day after that. But weekends vary. Friday night, usually pretty late, 12, 1-ish. Like tonight, probably really late, especially because, you know, there's parties all over the floor at the moment. Like, if you hear noise in the background, probably because there's a party on my floor right now.
Yeah, I kind of hear noise.
Yeah, I can kind of hear it too.
Yep, yeah, party on the floor. And yeah, Sundays are usually like go to bed at like, I don't know, 11. Usually during the week it's 11 I try, but most of the time if I end up talking to someone or a party on the floor during the week, I usually go and do that, but I shouldn't, but I do anyway. Yeah, college life.
Apparently Vandalia put in chat, I had to stay awake for 36 hours to get back in sync for a nighttime sleep schedule for this trip. Wow.
Oh, you know what the worst thing is?
What?
Traveling. If you go traveling, and say, for example, I'm going to use my trip. Say, for example, you go to London, your sleep schedule gets destroyed. You have none.
Really?
Yeah, my sister can vouch for that. She had a soccer trip to Italy this summer, and yeah, her sleep schedule, I mean, she did okay, but yeah, it got all thrown off, and it took some adjusting, but it took like a day.
I've had trips...
It was the weirdest feeling ever.
I've had trips where it wasn't anything big like Italy or London, but I've had trips before where I had to take a plane during the night. And that was as a kid. So basically...
I've never had to take a plane in the middle of the night.
I've done it.
I did. I had to when I came back from Europe to America. It was pretty much night. We just slept the entire way.
The biggest trip I've had was a trip to Washington, D.C., and that was kind of a nightmare because, well, okay, so we had to get on this huge bus at night, and then we had to go on a few different planes just to get there. And then, actually, now I think about it, I don't remember if it was night or day, but we got there, and... Well, there was a lot of traveling, but we slept through nights a lot of the time, though sleep schedules were very strict. Like, you had to be in bed by this time, and you had to wake up early every day of the week, or at least for 1 week. And when we were coming home, oh boy, it was not a fun time coming home. It was one long plane ride. By the time we got back in Denver, we had to take another big bus all the way back to where we all met up, which was the school. And, like I said, all during the night. And then we got home. It was fucking horrible.
I will add, after I got back from Europe, it took me about a month to fix my sleep schedule.
Jesus Christ, a month?
About a month, yeah.
Vandalia also put in chat, I woke up at 1 p.m. Wednesday and didn't sleep until 11 p.m. Thursday, unless you count the one time I passed out on the plane around 5 p.m. for about a minute or two on Thursday. How do you pass out for a couple minutes and then wake up and it's a sleep pass out?
You kind of do that whole, like, you're sitting there and then like subconsciously you feel your head like do the whole bobbing thing where it like just falls down and then it just jolts you back awake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, also after the DC trip, I will never understand how people sleep on the fucking plane because after a while it got really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, especially when you're on like a 7-hour flight. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be fucking hell.
I had to do that. And the entire time you're sitting there, like, the first hour, you're just like, you're fine, and then you're just like, oh, this is boring. And then the second hour, your ass starts hurting because you're sitting in those uncomfortable, like, coach class seats. And then it just progressively gets worse, and you're just, like, fidgeting around in your chair, just like, oh, I need to get up and do something, but I can't, I'm on a plane.
For me, it's more of, after a while, you just feel kind of constricted. And while the seats do have limited movement, it doesn't really help much.
And then the people in first class get, like, a full lazy boy recliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time, I really wanted to kind of just, like, you know how you're in school and, like, you're really tired and you decide to sleep in class, so you do, like, you put your head down like that and you just kind of sleep like that? I really wanted to do that kind of position on the plane, but it was nearly impossible to do.
Well, if you're sleeping in class, make sure you're not sitting next to assholes. because they'll knock your hand, like you're resting on your hand, they'll knock your hand away from your head, and then your head will slam into the desk, and the teacher will look at you like, "What are you doing?"
My math teacher in high school, sometimes I would doze off, not because I was tired, but he theorized it was low blood sugar, which kind of makes sense because I would barely eat anything in the morning, and I always had his class just before lunch. And I would have to sit through the class before I could go to lunch. So frequently when he caught me red-handed, he would just lightly do a kick on my desk.
Wow.
That's not like,
and he did it
God.
with a smile on his face as well. And then eventually he called my house about it. My mom wasn't happy.
My freshman year, I had my English class, and surprisingly it was before my lunch hour, and it was like third hour, so it's still pretty early in the morning, because for my school they do 4th hour lunch, 5th hour lunch is 6th hour lunch. My freshman year I had 4th hour lunch. Oh, no, sorry, this was my sophomore year. Adam was still in my freshman year. But I had my English class, right? And I would fall asleep just because I'm so tired in the mornings. And I swear to God, my English teacher one time walked over to my desk, and I swear he must have been wearing like steel-toed shoes, because he just kicked the desk and it was like, "Grr!"
There was moments where I actually got away with sleeping through an entire class, and the teacher never bugged me or anything.
I did that once. I got away with it in that same English class. And here's the funny thing: I was sitting in front of the teacher. I don't know what he was doing, but I slept through the entire class, and he did not notice. And then the only thing that woke me up was when the bell was like, bang!
You know, I've actually thought of a technique to use when you're trying to sleep like you would, and your teacher tells you so many times that they decide to say, "Hey, if you do it one more time, I'm gonna write you up," or something like that. You wanna know what you do? When your teacher does that shit, so, okay, instead of doing this, or anything similar, first off, don't put your head down like that at all. That is not a good sign if your teacher is on your ass about it. Instead, what you do is you put your arms on the table like that. You can put your head down, but not on the desk. You just point it downwards, and this will make it look like you're looking at your papers or whatever. And then you take your hands like this. You put your thumbs on your cheeks, so then you have kind of support on the cheeks and the forehead at the same time. And you use your hands as a shield, so then it blocks all around. Therefore, the teacher can't even see your eyes. And then you just close them at that point. Like this. You can't, I mean, can you tell if my eyes are open or closed?
I mean, I can't see it right now, but the one time I got away with sleeping in class was, it was a day where we were doing nothing, and she was just like, "Oh, we're doing nothing, so you can do pretty much whatever, except for sleep." She just literally said, "Except for sleep." So then everyone pulled out, like their phones or their books or whatnot. I just pulled out my phone, and then like had the screen set to like never shut off, and then I would just leave a video on play on loopback, and then I like just lean my head over my phone the entire time, put my hood up, and then so that was playing, and then the teacher never said a thing.
Wow. Yeah, teachers never say anything if I do this. Because they can't really see my eyes, so they have to assume I'm looking downwards at the very least. The only way they could check it is if they went under my head.
My freshman English teacher, me sleeping in his class my freshman year got so bad that one point through middle of the year, I'm like trying to doze off, and I'm just like doing the whole head bobbing thing, and then I hear him mutter under his breath, "Ah, fuck it." He literally just stopped giving a shit, and I would just sleep through the entire class.
Oh my
I still
God.
passed that class, mind you. Like he was just like, ah, fuck it.
Wow. That's amazing. I don't know about you, but the funny thing is that I don't really sleep in class anymore, even though I still do bullshit stay-ups or whatever.
Yeah, I don't really do that either, even though I stay up like way later than I should on a school day.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm tired in the morning, but then once I get to lunch, then I actually wake up more.
Yep.
So basically, it takes me an entire morning just to wake up.
On a side note, my school started selling these weird shake things, and for like, you know, like a gas station cup, like the smallest size they have is just like, it's reasonable. It's like, oh, okay. And then at my school, imagine it's half of that size, and they charge you $3 for it.
$3 fucking dollars? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You wanna know what's ridiculous at my school?
What?
So my school has vending machines, kind of like yours, Brandon, except for some reason, okay, the only place they put the machines at were outside, and they put these metal grates around all of them, and they'll have, like, a little bit of space for your arm to get in and, you know, reach for things. But, basically, it's like a fucking prison for those goddamn vending machines. But anyways, so you'll go up to one of them, and let's say you go up to a food machine, and you'll fucking notice that they'll have the small chip bags they barely give you any in, and, you know, all that, and they surprisingly sell you Pop-Tarts, but they're
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, but guess what? They're the packages where they only include one Pop-Tart. One Pop-Tart. Not two,
Oh my
not
god,
two,
those need to be
one.
banned, dude.
Only one Pop-Tart. Guess how much it costs?
$3.
No, $1. But it's still fucking ridiculous. $1 for one Pop-Tart. That's over fucking priced.
I'd say.
I mean, honestly, oh, by the way, if it was $3, nobody would be buying Pop-Tarts, I guarantee you that. And even if people did buy them, then they're fucking stupid. Oh, and you wanna know what's even more ridiculous? I tried using a debit card on one of the machines so I could get a Rice Krispie treat out of one of them, and the Rice Krispie treat was $1, by the way. So I tried getting one out, but every time I swiped the card, the machine wouldn't respond with anything, and it's as if it didn't even accept my card whatsoever, and it legitimately made me worry that it was stealing my money, but it wasn't doing anything on purpose. And luckily it didn't steal my money, but, you know, it's like, if you're gonna have a machine that accepts cards, maybe you should, oh, I don't know, make sure they work.
Nah, that's too much work.
Exactly. Oh, and you wanna
That's
know
how my school is.
Oh, side note, you wanna know what's even more ridiculous? They have enough money to put up like a little monument thing of a pitchfork, which is supposed to be like what the demons hold, and the fucking school mascot is demons. And
hey, how fitting!
But hey, they don't. Okay, they have enough money to put a monument of that up. They have enough money to put a sign in one specific place up, and they have enough money to put more gates around the school. But going back to the monument, they put it there, yet they never painted it. And guess what? Guess what?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they never painted the thing. And guess what? It got rusted. It rusted. So it looks like fucking shit. So, if you're gonna put a monument of a pitchfork for your fucking Greenway Demon thing, which by the way my high school's name is Greenway, but whatever, that's not important. If you're gonna have fucking monument for Greenway Demons, and you're gonna have it as a pitchfork, maybe you should paint it the school colors, which are green and gold. And the monument is not either of those. Oh,
that costs
and
too
I
much
actually
money.
brought this up to my math teacher, and guess what she told me?
What?
Oh, maybe they intended it to look it like that. And I'm just like, why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. If they were gonna do that, they might as well paint it so that it looked like rusted. But no, it legitimately rusted. How fucking
Your
stupid
teacher's
is
just
that?
like, oh, it's okay. They did that for a reason. That reason being, because they don't fucking care.
I mean, my math teacher isn't a bad person or anything, but, you know, she literally says, oh, maybe that's how it was intended to look. Why would you put enough money to put the thing there, but not paint it? Like, what the fuck?
Doesn't make sense for me.
And what makes even less sense is that they take down a fucking lunch building because it was too old and it was small as hell anyway, so barely anyone even fit in there. So they take it down near the end of the year, but not at the end of the year, or like, well, at the end of the year equaling when the school year's over. But no, they do it near the end of the year, and school is still active at this point, and now no one gets to go in that lunch room. I mean, lunch is still being served, it's going through an alternative thing at this point, but yeah, they did that. So everyone ate outside, where it was hot. And then they built it throughout the summer break. They build a new building, which looks a whole lot better. You go inside, it looks a whole lot bigger, but it fits about the same amount of people because of how many tables there are and how little room there is anyway. So basically, the whole fucking point of building it was to have more room, and honestly, it didn't even look like they put much room in it anyways. So you have like this huge high ceiling, but like not enough floor space to actually, you know, fit more people in there. What the hell is the point of building that then? The only point was to rebuild a lunchroom because this current one is too old. Nope, don't repair it, don't do anything, rebuild, and oh, make sure you keep it the same amount of tables that fit in the previous one.
We need to rebuild the wall.
And also, my school fucking funds sports, but doesn't fund other things that are also important.
You know, that just reminded me of what happened after the night. After the Newtown shooting happened, they demolished the school, saying, "Oh, the students aren't going to want to come back in this nightmare." Which I get. Which I guess.
Yeah,
I would. I'd be like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense considering how young they are. And they ended up building an entirely new school on top of the original school.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the point? They're going to the same area. It's going to traumatize them one way or the other.
True.
Wow, that's fucking retarded.
Well, since we're talking about bullshit that happens in our schools,
Well, before
my school has
before,
this dumb vending machine.
Wait. Before we get there, I want to read Vandalia's message, last one about sleeping for a moment, because it appeared a while ago. He put, sleep through class and still got an A. Means either you're a genius or the class was that easy.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, sorry for the interruption. Go on.
My school has this vending machine that's painted to resemble the school's mascot, the Mustang, which, mind you, they have this, it's like a horse, but they have it so badly drawn that it looks like a dick.
You know, funny thing, my elementary school also were Mustangs, I think. If not, they were some kind of horse. But I'm pretty sure it was Mustang.
I would share a picture, but that would require me to look for it. You know, I'll look for a picture. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. So my school has this, their logo on it, and it's been there for God knows how long. And it's just like this vending machine that's gotten so bad that they put a sign on it that says, use at your own risk.
Damn.
What?
Because you will put money in it, and it'll be like you'll press it. Say you want like a Pop-Tart or something. You'll see the little spin wheel moving, and it'll just barely get there, and then it'll just go stop. And it's gotten to the point that last year, some kids took like, they had like this, I don't know what they did, but they broke the glass of the machine.
Oh shit.
And, yeah, they broke the glass of the machine, took their thing and went on their way.
Holy shit.
They repaired it, and it still does that. And whenever it happens, you'll just hear this to your side. You'll look over and you'll see like a mob of 4 people just punching, kicking the machine. And recently, it's gotten so bad that these 2 kids would bang on the machine near the coin door, and you just hear tink, 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 tink.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Genius.
Free money.
Oh my god! Does the school not give a shit?
The school doesn't give a shit. That's why they bought 2 other vending machines, and I think they're trying to get rid of that one.
They better fucking get rid of it, because if it doesn't dispense properly, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah, dude, it is pathetic.
Wow. And it's the fact, too, that... Wait, do they even fucking fill it up anymore, or what?
They do.
What?! Why? Are they intentionally trying to steal people's money now?
That's the company who owns the machine, though. The school doesn't do that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think anybody has complained to the manager that comes by and refills the machines. I think nobody has complained. That is why we have a vending machine with a sign on it that says "Use at your own risk." And then during midday, you'll just hear groups of people pounding on the stupid thing.
Oh my god, just to get free money.
Yeah, it's gotten so bad that they're pounding on the coin door and it's just dispensing coins.
Wow. What the hell?
Open the machine to...
I'm gonna bring up the photo you sent, Brendan.
Yeah, that's my school logo, or my school's mascot. If you look at the face of the horse, it looks like a dick.
Let me see. Oh, that actually has a story for the podcast, Brandon.
Yeah? What?
I see a fish more than I see a dick. Actually, I kind of see a horse face, to be honest. But, oh, here's the story. So, there's this Netflix series for kids called Maya the Bee. It looks, I mean, taking a look at it, I mean, like, oh, this looks like shit. So, and I say that because there is good kids shows out there, like Teen Titans, for example, right, Dominic? And the Justice League cartoon and Avatar.
Oh, yes.
Not the go crap. That TV show is so stupid.
Powerpuff Girls. Yeah.
The original, anyway.
The original, not the one with them fucking goddamn twerking shit.
Wait, we're talking about Powerpuff Girls now?
No, but here's what happens. So, this one episode of the show, Maya the Bee, got removed from Netflix, and there's a reason for it. A parent who was watching the show with their kid was watching, and they looked at a rock that was tucked away in the background. There was a drawing of a dick.
Oh my god.
And we're not talking Little Mermaid crap where, oh, the statue kind of looks phallic. No. We're talking, there was a literal dick, balls and everything, drawn on a rock in the background.
Oh my
Leave
god.
that design. I want to meet the guy who made that joke.
Yeah, the photo is widely circulating.
Oh my god, I found it! Oh, Jesus! I'll send a picture. I will send a picture.
You found the picture? Oh my god.
Nick, you're not lying. Oh my god.
By the way, a couple messages from Vandalia in chat. The first message, isn't that the same as building a village on an Indian burial ground, referring to building a school on top of the original school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, shake the vending machine, we used to do it all the time. And the third one, MarioTube, did you use that vending machine when you were still there a year ago? I never shook a vending machine because I was worried that I was going to get in trouble, considering that they have a fucking sign on the thing that says that if you shake it, the alarm will go off.
Oh, that's not true. People nearly tipped the thing to get their snack, and it still didn't have any problems with it.
Not even a silent alarm?
Nope.
Oh my god.
I look over and a group of 6 people are tipping the vending machine nearly vertical. Or horizontal.
Wow, it is a fucking dick. I'm not showing it unless Vandalia wants me to, cause reasons. If this was my own channel, I would have showed it right then and there. But
I literally can't believe they have that in a kids show.
They do.
How often is it showed?
It's so obvious too. Oh my god.
Schnick, how often is it shown?
That's just like here, man. You want it.
Schnick.
It's just like, this is a kid's cartoon. Have a dick.
How often is it shown?
It was only shown in that one episode.
Oh my god.
I guess that you can nickname that rock Dickhead Rock.
Dick Rock.
Dick Rock.
Rock hard, man.
I mean, yeah. I guess you can get a rock on. Wait, a rock on? Wait, what? A hard
rock
on.
Band.
A hard on with a rock. Fuck it. You know what? Just drill a big enough hole in a big enough rock and put your dick through it. There you go. Fuck having a dick of... No, fuck having balls of steel. This time we got balls of rock. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh, well here's more bullshit that happened in my school. So I have this media class, right? It's with a cool teacher who Adam used to know. But we've got all this expensive equipment and whatnot. And last Wednesday, they were just like, "Oh, guess what, everybody?" And we turned to him, and he's like, "You're all coming down to the gym with me. We're recording the assembly." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I remember that.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever." So he takes us down there, and he's like, "Okay, everyone, please put your cameras in this area." And I'm like, "What? Why?" And then I just see these like groups of 4 people bring in this giant metal bar, and just on the hardwood floor, they just go boom, just dropped it, and then he's like, "We're setting up this big whole huge projector fucking thing," and he's like, "Everyone in the class is helping." So we set it up. And we get it vertical, and then he's like, "Before we start moving this into position, I'm going to warn everybody. If you tip it and it falls on me and I somehow survive, I will rip everyone's head off." I mean, he says stuff like that all the time, and it's a joke. It's really funny, but that time I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." And then I see them walking back, and it's tipping his way, and then I hear everyone, "Tip it back! Tip it back! Tip it back!" So we get that set up, and then the assembly goes on, yada yada yada, and I go up to the top of the bleachers to record, and I'm just pretty much yelling at the people, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Move!" once I get to the top, I see this group of like 6 teachers clumped at the corner of the top of the bleachers, and I'm like, you need to move too.
Wow.
I set my tripod up there and I'm recording, and then I hear through the school's horrible like PA system microphone thing. I hear them say this, and now it's time for the voice services. And I'm just like, what? I'm just like, what? And then I see 3 dudes come out, wearing like these weird like jockstrap like suit things, and then they have tutus on.
Dudes?
What the fuck?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah. They come out wearing a robe. They throw the robe off. They have these weird tutu things on, and then they take the tutus off and throw it at people.
Oh, we're getting heated now.
What the hell?
And then they just start gaily dancing,
Wow.
Okay.
twerking and shit.
Twerking?
And I was like,
What the hell?
yeah, and I was just like, oh, this is so nasty. And everyone in the everyone in the school is just going fucking nuts, dude. Like you just hear
How
through
so?
the entire you just hear through the entire gym like you just like hear that. And then I'm just like, oh, please let it be over. And then they all stop. And I see the entire like gym of girl cheerleaders get up and race out around them and then start twerking as well with the guys.
Oh my fucking god, dude. That's
And I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to be here right now. What the hell? I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Nice way to flaunt your sexuality.
Actually, my fucking school has it. Well, last time I went to an assembly, which was a long time ago, I fucking, no joke, saw mainly women and then at least 1 or 2 guys in like this cheerleading thing. And here's what I think to myself: why do guys want to cheerlead? Or better yet, here's a better question: why do people even care about an assembly? I'm not talking like, oh, why do people care about guys dancing? Like, why is that such a big thing? I mean, if you want to fucking dance it and be like a cheerleader, but you're a guy, then do me one favor. Please don't fucking twerk, thanks.
Exactly.
But number 2, why do people care about the assembly, and why do people just generally go nuts when it comes to fucking, you know, school spirit? I don't understand that. Like, is school seriously that big of a deal to the majority of people that go to the school? Because I don't get what the whole fucking big deal is. I mean, I literally call that kind of stuff school propaganda.
Yeah.
I no joke call it school propaganda. Whenever they say something that would be school spirity, I usually call it, I would say something like, oh, that's just school propaganda and all that shit. Because honestly, I mean, the way they're treating it, it kind of feels like it is school propaganda if you think about it. I just can't understand why people go fucking crazy about it, though. It's not even the fact that, oh, they're just messing around on purpose. No, they're fucking legitimately going crazy about it. And I don't understand.
Oh, she looked nice. Oh, sorry.
I mean... Wait, what?
Oh, that was funny.
Sorry,
What happened?
hot girl walked by the door.
Your brain was like processing out loud. Oh, she's hot.
What?
Oh, Adam
Oh.
didn't even notice. That was funny.
I heard Blaze say something, but I didn't even quite understand what he said.
I said, oh, hot girl.
Oh. Wow.
I think she's in my class. Wait. Oh, yeah, she is in my class. Hey. Hey. Yeah.
Anyways,
Sorry, my bad.
yeah, Brandon, I mean, what do you think about that?
I lost my train of thought. Can you summarize?
People going crazy about school spirit, me calling it school propaganda.
Yeah, no. It is pretty much propaganda. Like, the day they have us record the assembly, like 90% of the people don't show up to the gym, or else, oh my god, that gym would just be it wouldn't be able to hold everybody in the school, because there's like 2,000 people. I think at maximum, in the bleachers it can hold 1,000 people. But, yeah, 90% doesn't show up. Well, not 90%, about half. And then the next day on Mustang TV is pretty much just dedicated to, just to shove it in your face, here's the assembly you skipped.
Yeah, that's my school too. Like, you'll fucking be forced into assembly, and then, assembly shit in your fucking thing. Woohoo. Oh, wait, well, Brandon, how does your assembly schedule go out anyways?
Every class is, since there's 3 classes in the day, every class is shortened by 10 minutes. So they have a half an hour block for the
10-minute classes, and then the assembly for however long, right? How long?
No.
Wait, what?
Wednesday schedules. You have class block 1, class block 2, class block 3. And those 3 classes last until 12. There's 10 minutes taken out of each of them. And then the last half an hour is dedicated to pure assembly.
It's half an hour?
Pretty much, yeah.
Was it like that when I was there?
Yes.
That felt like way longer than half an hour. Oh my god. Well, anyways, so that's your assembly schedule. You want to hear my shitty ass assembly schedule? Okay. So you have your first hour, which is shortened by a little bit, and just to point out too, this doesn't have to be on a Wednesday. This could be on any day of the week, just so you know. So anyways,
really, they can just be like, "Oh, here's an assembly today."
Yeah, any day.
That's stupid.
It doesn't matter if it's a Wednesday, Friday, or a Monday. They could do it any day of the week. But anyways,
that is dumb.
So. The assembly schedule works like this. Actually, wait, no. Instead of thinking it on the top of my head, I'm actually going to look up the specific schedule times. I'm thinking...
I finally looked at the podcast. You got Blaze's username wrong. It's Blazed, not Blaze.
Oh, well, you said Blaze.
I said blazed.
Oh well. Who cares?
Wah, wah.
Whatever.
How dare you say who cares? This guy's like family to me.
It's one fucking letter off! Shut up!
I'm triggered. I'm triggered. You offend me.
Fuck you and your trigger.
Your face, Nick, you looked like you were about to kill him!
I did?
Yeah, you were like, after he said, it's one letter, you looked like, one letter I'll shove down your throat!
Oh my god.
Okay, so... Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, okay, so this fucking thing that I just looked up has the daily schedule, the late start Wednesday schedule, but no fucking assembly schedule? Are you shitting me?
I had no assembly schedule at my high school. Assemblies just happened whenever the hell they wanted.
Same.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my school is always Wednesday assemblies because they can choke out a half an hour for it.
Okay, well apparently I can't find the fucking assembly schedule for God knows why, but whatever, I'll just do it on top of my head like I was going to. Okay, so you have your first hour, and that's shortened, but not by much. Well, then again, maybe, yeah, I don't know specifically how long, actually. All I know is that it's shortened, but it's still basically the same amount of time as it was before. And then you have your second hour. You go to your second hour, and you stay there for a little bit, like maybe 10 minutes tops, and then you go to the assembly, which lasts an entire hour, and I'm not talking hour as in the class hour. I'm talking about literally 1 hour time. And then after the assembly ends, then you have to go back to your second hour. And then you go to your third hour. And then if you have... Well, no. Then your fourth hour. If you have first hour lunch, then that goes. And then your fifth hour, if your second lunch hour goes, then there you go. And then your sixth and seventh, and then that's it. Oh shit.
Oh, it's Vandalia. I think.
He's all pixely.
Look at that carpet.
Red carpet.
No, it's like 90s confetti carpet.
Oh.
Where is Vandalia?
I thought he was at Walt Disney.
He's at Disney World, but like, where is this area? I've never seen this area before.
I'm trying to figure it out. I've been to Disney like almost yearly at one point.
Walt Disney World. Where the magic happens.
Oh, that's actually a Disney story. I don't want to embarrass Blazed here, so it's okay.
Oh god.
Where is?
I had an embarrassing story at Universal Orlando Studios.
He's at a merry-go-round. Of some... Wait, he's at a food area.
Yeah, he's in a food court, but like, where is this food court? I've never
seen it. I used to go to
seen
Chef Mickey's all the time, but I don't know if that's it. I haven't been there in years. They may have remodeled.
Shit.
It's me, Chef Mickey. I'm gonna throw a cookie at your face.
Looks like he has one of those mugs.
Wait, what the hell? I just realized it's daytime there, but it's fucking nighttime in Phoenix right now.
Daytime, nighttime.
Indoors. Look, it's dark outside. See?
Yeah, it's dark outside, Adam.
Where? Wait.
Look at the door.
Oh, this is in
Look
the.
at the
This
door,
is in a
that's it,
building.
yeah.
Oh.
You thought it was outside.
I thought it was. Oh my god.
Physics.
Anyways, I think he's... I don't know where he is at.
Yeah, I have no idea. This place does not look familiar.
Yeah, because it looks like he's in an area that's easily able to be exited. Because, I'll tell you what...
Nick, stop.
Hello.
Oh, hi!
My mic is muted. It's a busy place, but I'm at the Disney All-Star Movie Resort.
Oh, that's where you're staying. Yeah,
Okay,
I never
that
stayed
makes
at
sense.
the hotel.
Yeah, I never stayed at the hotels either.
And they give you free every 15 minutes bus transportation to any park.
Is that a box of pizza?
Instead of every half hour or 2 hours at regular hotels. 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, like clockwork.
Wow.
So if you miss a bus, it's no big deal.
Awesome.
You need it again.
So.
Well, give me a tour.
So, how has been Walt Disney World, you said?
Disney World, Orlando, Florida studio.
Yeah, but he said he was muting you again because it's
Muting
very
himself.
busy. It's gonna...
Well, has anybody here been to Orlando Studios in Florida?
Countless times. It was a yearly tradition for me at one point.
You've been to Walt Disney World and the Universal Studio?
Yeah, I've been to Disney. Like, my ma loves Disney. She's not a fan of Universal, but I want to go to Universal. I haven't been there in a couple of years.
I will say... Oh, sorry. Go on, Schneck. Sorry.
I've been to SeaWorld a couple of times. I watched some of their infamous whale shows.
SeaWorld? Is that in...
Yeah, SeaWorld's in Orlando, but they got multiple locations.
Vandalia.
But yeah, like, most of the time I just go to Disney. I've gone to Universal, and SeaWorld was only like twice or 3 times.
Vandalia, your webcam's off now.
Yeah, he's using a phone. He probably turned the screen off. Anyways, Orlando Studios in Japan. When I want to go there one of those times because like I think they're saying like 2020, they're opening an entire Mario themed area, which would be completely awesome. I would want to see that.
Brandon, you should take me.
Yeah, if I had enough money, I would take you because you're Mr. Mario. You love Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do want to see that. That would be amazing, seeing, like, the Mario mushrooms, the going through a warp pipe. That would just be, oh, I would love that.
Oh, yeah. Did you know there was an actual Poke Park at one time, and it was a long time ago?
No.
Like, it's kind of what you described, Brandon. I don't remember if it was in a Orlando park or... Not Orlando, Universal Park, or if it was its own separate park entirely, but it was probably a section of Universal or some other park that I forgot, and it was literally all Pokemon themed.
Well, since Nintendo's putting stuff in Universal Park in Japan, I would not be against it being in a Universal Park.
So
it
the
is
camera thing
Nintendo
again?
stuff. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So what are we looking at here?
The bus
Schedule.
list.
Ah. And someone screaming in the background. What the
That's
fuck?
Disney World in a nutshell.
I think I might have been in Florida, but it's like I've gone when I was really little, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's that's what you'll hear in these kind of areas.
Hey, those
Oh,
Pac-Man.
yeah.
Galga! Sorry, I kind of had a little
I don't
connection there.
remember
I
an
love Galga. Pac-Man!
I don't remember there being fucking arcade machines last time I was at a Disney park.
They had a whole attraction with arcade machines called Disney Quest, but last summer they got rid of it in order to make way for an NBA showcase.
The one thing I remember that was arcade was that one Toy Story ride where you shot things with lasers, I guess.
Light gun game.
Not exactly light gun. It's like you're on this roller coaster or something. They have guns and you shot lasers at these targets.
Yeah, the thing you're holding a gun and it's like just like one of those red beam lasers that you can like make your cat run around. And then you point it at this area and it's like, oh, you got 25 points.
Yeah, it was basically that kind of ride. And it was there's actually an online game that they have. I don't know if it's still up or not, but they had or have this online game, and apparently somehow the online game is connected with that ride, and something happens under certain requirements or something. I don't remember. Well, I don't think it was anything too big though, but yeah.
Skee-Ball, the game that cheats.
Skee-Ball cheats? How does that happen?
Oh my god, it cheats, dude.
How so?
Well, I'm not sure if this is just the machines they have at my Boondocks, but you'll like throw a ball and say you get into the 100. You'll put the ball in the 100 and then it'll just be like it'll say your ball was deducted, so you don't have that ball. And then it'll be like, you got 10 points. No, I got 100!
Wow, that's stupid.
Oh yeah, and speaking of my Boondocks, they have a goddamn Flappy Bird arcade machine.
Oh yeah, I saw Walmart have an arcade machine once, or a couple times. It was really stupid.
When I saw them put in the Flappy Bird machine, I was just like, oh yay, puke machine.
Here's what I don't understand. Creator makes Flappy Bird, and makes it free for iOS only. And it makes a lot of money. Takes it down because doesn't want to make a lot of money. Makes arcade machine.
No, that's not why he took it
happened.
down. That's not why he took it down.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's not. There's more to it than just that. Here's the real reason why he took it down. He put it up. He made a crap ton of money, and then he started getting threatening emails, pretty much just cyberbullying him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just take the game down."
Yeah, I guess that's part of it. That's pretty stupid thoh. Well,
I mean, I would keep it up regardless of what happens, dude. The only thing I would do is, if I got, like, I put a game up, it gets very popular. It makes a crap ton of money. And I start getting threatening emails because it's like a stupid game that's making a crap ton of money. If I get an email that said that some guy's like, I'm gonna come hunt you down unless you take it off the market, and then he's like, I know where you live, and he he puts down your actual home address, I'd be a little scared then. I would take it down.
Well, I mean, all you'd have to do is get his IP information and call the police.
Call the FBI. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about theme parks, I'm gonna say it. I actually had a lot more fun in Orlando than I did in Disney World.
Really?
Yeah,
Universal.
Universal, yeah. I don't know what it was about it. I just had so much more fun there.
Here's my question. What's the difference between Disney World and Disneyland?
Land is tiny. World is gigantic.
Land is in California. World's in Florida.
Is there any
Well,
differences other than that?
There is a difference.
World is
Disneyland is tiny. Disney World, oh my god, it's like so massive.
Of course,
So
Disneyland is probably not as tiny as Euro Disneyland and Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah.
Hang on, Dominic.
Here's a question. Why isn't there more, like, video game related stuff within theme parks?
Here's another question. Why aren't they gonna bring the Mario themed area to America?
Probably never. Watch,
They're
it's
not.
never gonna happen.
Well, I'm saying, why don't they? It's awesome. I want to see it, but I'd have to go to Japan to see it.
Yeah, that's the main downside. But hey, while we would be in Japan, we can also visit
Land of the
Japan.
Rising Sun.
I mean,
If I went to Japan, there would be 3 reasons I go to Japan. To see Mario World, and 2, to check out the biggest collection of retro games that they have. Because they have an entire shop that's just, like, packed to the brim of them. You can find, like, everything there. You can find the Japanese NESs, or Japanese Famicoms, that's what
If I don't make it... Sorry. So if I don't make it here sometime in the future, I'm going to go to Japan and try sea salt ice cream.
Yeah. I wouldn't try that, because that, to me, that just sounds nasty, but...
my main...
Yeah, I'd go to see it.
Oh, sorry.
I would go to see they have like these game shops, and they're famously known because they have just massive collections of retro games. The specific, like, they even have the rare Japanese PlayStation 2 DVR system that I actually own because I imported one and it fully works. But dude, those stores are packed to the brim. They've just got shelves, and they've, like, for example, say you want a Famicom, they've got like 30 Famicoms just jam-packed and stacked on top of each other.
Wow.
I want to go to see that in Mario World. That's why I'd go to Japan.
My main reason for me wanting to go to Japan is, I guess, mainly to see what they have, because I feel as though Japan has way better stuff compared to America.
And another big reason you'd go to Japan, because the culture is just so different, and they're so much more loose with what they do.
Yeah, but my biggest concern, though, is, like, you know,
communication.
Yeah, communication, because I joke a lot. I joke a lot when it comes to Google Translate. Like, if someone mentions anything about different languages, I'd probably be like, oh, hey, you know, it's not a problem when you know every single language that exists with Google Translate or some stupid shit like that. But literally, I would probably have to use Google Translate somehow in order to even get around it in Japan.
Well, guess what, Adam?
What?
Guess what, Adam? Google Glass has got you covered because Google Glass has voice translation.
Dominic, invite me again.
Did they even sell? Is Google Glass even a selling item anymore, or what?
Hey, Vandalia, can you mute your mic, please?
Over here, man. And then
Thank you.
He's like,
Yeah, I'm so sorry I ruined that for you.
Yeah, Google Glass was kind of a monumental failure, but here's what you would need if you go to Japan, Adam. You'd need to hire a personal translator, and that's what I would do. Like, just hire someone, give them X amount of money. It'd probably be way more than it should be. You give them X amount of money, and they pretty much the entire trip follow you around and translate whatever one says to you.
Blaze, can you mute your mic?
Oh no.
Yeah, they pretty much would follow you around and translate everything for you. That's the main issue with going to other countries. You need to hire a translator, because it's not easy to get around just being like, what? I don't know what this means. So I would hire a Japanese person who their full-time job is translating to go with me. And I mean, that is an actual job, because when I went to Europe with my school, because it was like an invite thing when I was in my orchestra class, they had translators for pretty much every area we went to. So
I mean, probably the best thing you could do is you go to Japan, you get a piece of paper, and you write black and bold, "I can only speak English," and just tape it on you. Then there you go. You'll guaranteed at least meet, like, maybe one person at the very minimum that speaks English at all. You know what I mean?
Not to quote the Game Grumps, but... Oh, go ahead, Vandalia.
Everyone else will troll you.
Yeah. I'm pretty much quoting the Game Grumps here, but they, as you know, the Game Grumps travel pretty much everywhere. And they went to Japan, and apparently, according to them, even though they had a translator, and the main person of that channel, Aaron, who's trying to learn and speak Japanese, apparently even if he says something slightly off, like, the only Japanese word I know is konnichiwa. I don't even know if that's the right language, but whatever.
Like AVGN.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently if you say it weird, people will look at you like, "Oh, you so dumb! You so dumb!"
What the hell? People actually do that?
And I mean, it's not wrong. It even happens with people that are foreign speakers come here and they're trying to speak English, and they say like they have a weird accent and they say something accented weird. You'll just look at them like, "Yeah, you're not from here."
I mean, I thought it would be kind of easy to tell that you're not from a certain place if it's like fucking America versus Japan or something like that.
Yeah, it's easy to tell because A, you won't know the language. B, if you try to speak the language, you'll say something weird, and then the people will look at you like, "You're not from around here."
I was gonna say literally facial features are different. I mean, that's not a deniable fact, is it? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell, at least, if someone is American/British or Asian, you know what I mean?
Well,
if you go to Japan, you think it's like all Japanese people. No, it's pretty equally mixed, Adam. There's American people and whatnot there.
Yeah, but my point still stands, though.
Mario, was there like an accent difference between Colorado and Phoenix at all? Accents or anything like different dialogues?
No, I feel as though people aren't exactly as nice in Phoenix, because at least in Colorado I actually could make friends the way I did. In Phoenix, I've barely made any at all, and it's like my second year in the school.
Yeah.
And I've lived in Phoenix for about a year now, and how many friends do I actually fucking talk to and hang out with? One. How many friends do I have? Like, I guess 2, but they don't really talk to me, and, well, actually, no, 3. Because their reasons for not talking to me is, one of them said, "Oh, I just don't use technology a lot," and, you know, it could be a kind of logical argument, but at the same time, you know, if you don't use technology that much because you don't like it or something, you know, you could at least use Facebook. Like, if you could at least use Facebook for fucking literally communication, because that's what I do, and also look at memes, but I mean, mainly communication, I guess, and even then, it's just kind of that. Another person said that. Oh, wait, no. The first person I mentioned, it was also because he thought that we went our own ways, but that's mainly because he didn't talk to me or hang out at all on anything. And the reason why he didn't hang out was because school and, he doesn't have a lot of free time and all this and that, and it's like, I don't know. And then, second person told me straight up shy. And apparently he doesn't go to my school anymore because he's put in a different school to catch up. So think of summer school, but during the main year.
When I visited
credit recovery.
Yeah.
Two things. One, when I visited Tennessee, 2 states away from Ohio, the accent was completely different. Like, they are totally different down in 2 states away from where I live. The accent, like, they talk. And 2, hey, Brand, look, it's your favorite guy using the bathroom.
Oh, boy! I'm taking a public urination. He's got that position so it looks like he's peeing.
Wow.
Okay, so
anyway,
here's an example.
Wait,
I live in...
Wait. The third person, I don't know, I don't remember the reason why he doesn't talk to me on technology, and I would ask him to hang out multiple times, but either he'd give me a no answer or a very vague answer or no answer at all. So yeah, the one person I'm actually friends with is a legit friend at this point. Oh yeah, and 2 other people that I forgot to mention. Those 2 people were cyberbullies, fuck them. Alright.
Oh yeah, they were cyberbullies, that whole story.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Well, here's an example. I live in Colorado, and next summer I'm going to New York. So, there I guarantee there's gonna be a huge accent difference. Correct me if I'm wrong, Schnick, but,
yeah,
I know
here around here, there could be a lot more people that speak with more Italian-sounding accents.
Well, I was thinking they sound more like this. Hey, I'm walking here.
No, I wouldn't go like that. Like, I'd say, think Joe Pesci from Home Alone, My Cousin Vinny, Goodfellas. Like, I was just over here. Did you say 5 minutes? That's it?
Yeah.
What are you, stupid or something? Like, something like that. Not to mention my ma has a New York accent. She says New Jersey as New Jersey.
New Jersey.
And then my aunt and my uncle like using the phrase 2 utes. Like utes as in yubes.
My favorite accident word that's completely wrong but still sounds alright is when people...
I have to make a move.
What?
Okay, that was random. But my favorite one is, you'll hear people talking and they have a slight accent, and then, say for example, they say huge. With their accent, they'll just be like, huge. And I'm just like, I'm just like, okay, apparently it's huge, but not huge.
Yeah, my
Meanwhile, Dominic, you don't know what Brandon's talking about. He actually wants to come visit me.
I'm going to New York next summer to see Schnick and see New York.
Yeah, too bad.
Of which I'm going to try to book us a dinner at Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
Too bad I wouldn't be able to go with Brandon because
Where's the lamb sauce?
Episode.
Too bad I probably wouldn't be able to go because Schnick's parents would be like, oh no, these are too many people. No, too much.
No,
okay.
If they're 2 people, I think they'll be fine with it. Like,
well, I don't know. I feel like 2 people would kind of be... I don't know. I feel like 2 people would be kind of stretching it for a lot of people.
Nah, Hawk was stretching it.
Well, then maybe I could go. I don't know. It would be complicated, though, because I want to move back to Colorado, but, like, I don't know how. I have, like...
Suicide myself. Oh, my God.
MarioTube road trip.
Problem.
Road trip? Oh, yeah. On my bike? Fuck that. Oh, and also I'm not getting a car, because that's too expensive.
watch this MarioTube. This is all the members of Talking Time Caffeine crew across the United States.
Oh God, that would be hell.
Yeah.
The traveling part, at least.
In conclusion, traveling's fun. Translations can be a pain in the butt, and accents are funny when they change.
Huh. Well, I guess moving could also be another topic, actually, because... Well, Brandon, where would you even move to?
I don't know. I just hope other states legalize... Hey, it's that weird talking car thing. Derby or whatever the hell it was called.
Hey, it's Herbie the Love Bug.
Yeah, Herbie! That's what it was called. I thought it... I said it was like Derby, and I was like, no, that's not right. But I was just go with what I think it is, Derby.
The fuck is going
No,
on?
don't remind me of freaking Dorbies.
Ah!
I'm dead.
The winner's circle.
Do you hear that?
Meanwhile, I had to buy a DLC for this game, The Saboteur.
Well, I know. Here's a question that I probably know the answer. Would you guys go visit an area in Orlando if they opened it and it was like Kingdom Hearts themed?
Oh yes, I would.
Yes.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, because there's rumors that because they apparently showed Donald and Goofy in their KH outfits.
Dude, I would fucking get a goddamn Kingdom's Heart prop or like a sword that would be durable
If they
enough
sold-
to actually
if
use
they
it,
sold
like,
the
your,
Keyblade-
like, sword fights and fucking
Yeah, if they sold the
actually go
Keyblade,
there.
I know I would be buying one because those things just look cool.
Dude,
Right now, half
It's locked in.
half the kids here are in Star Wars costumes.
Oh wow.
Of course, because Disney bought Star Wars.
And most of the little kids are like maybe like 6 and under. The parents dress them up in Star Wars costumes.
Wow.
It's like, I guarantee you're gonna see a dog walking around and it's gonna have like a Yoda cape.
It would be funny if
When I was visiting a store earlier, I already saw like costumes out for Yoda and Darth Vader.
A
There's entire stores that open up here.
915 millimeter wrench.
It would be more funny if the dog was in a stormtrooper outfit. Or better yet,
like a
better yet, you don't even need to dress your dog up in anything. You can just say, "Oh yeah, this is a special type of Chewbacca."
If we're talking about the stormtroopers, my favorite thing about the stormtroopers is that scene where one of them smacks their head on the door.
Is there a scene of them doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there literally is, and there's like an edited scene where the person who edited it zoomed up on it, and you can see the guy smack his head, and then you hear faintly in the background, you hear, "Dunk!"
Guys, I saw light outside for a bit, and all of a sudden I just hear this fucking explosion-like noise, and the light just kind of died off. What the fuck happened?
Well, we'll see in the news if there's a bombing near Adam's home.
I swear to fucking God. I swear to God,
Honestly,
if there's
that would be a
fucking
little
shooting
scary
around
if
here,
that
I'll
was
grab
true
my
and I saw
goddamn-
that in the news.
Guys, if there's a fucking shooting around here, I'm gonna grab my Nerf shotgun.
Back off! I got Nerf! No!
Get on my property, bitch!
My
shit's
one and
loud as hell.
only weakness! Stinging skin!
It's Nerf or nothing. Boom!
What is that?
Ice machine.
Oh! Hey look, it's a vending machine! Let's see if people bang on it because it robs them.
Holy shit.
Coca-Cola.
Wow, Dominic, that was bad.
Wait, what was
I
it?
saw this video the other day where
What?
these people cheated a vending
Oh.
machine, and it's one of the newer ones that they brought out that has the robotic arm that like grabs your drink and then like hoists it up to a little door. Just like the machine that Vandalia is showing, there's a little arm that would grab a drink and hoist it up to a little door. Well, these people, these cheeky, clever people, put in $1 in the machine, collect their drink, and then they open the door that puts out your drink, and then they just pretty much shove their hand in there, and the machine is just unable to actually, like, it puts it in there, and then it just thinks, oh, the drink got stuck, I'll give you your money back. So, as soon as it dispenses the money, giving the money back, he takes his hand away, the drink falls down, and he's like, hey, cool, I got a drink and my money back. and then he proceeds to buy a second drink.
Oh my god, that's fucking amazing.
Now, like, oh, you cheeky bastard.
Wow. Or, you know, you could just do it the Mr. Krabs way. Get a coin, like, get a hole through it, tie a string around it, just put the coin in, pull it back out, there you go, free drink.
That is the same SpongeBob episode. That is the same SpongeBob episode where you hear Mr. Hoopla! Boom! Brick.
Yep.
I've done the coin thing with the string.
Does it work?
Yeah.
It did?
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought you were gonna do it on one of those machines that secretly have like a little pair of scissors or something that cuts the string off, and then it takes your fucking coin.
What is that?
It's a bracelet. Let's get you fast. Let's use the fast pass at the ride.
Oh, it's got a Mickey face on it. Oh boy, I gave you a bracelet that lets you skip lines.
And plus, it also is.
At least the fast pass actually works for you since you're on your own. You know.
Yeah.
I'm with my sister, but yeah.
Oh, then I don't know.
And it also lets you get into your room.
Oh wow.
Yay.
Wow.
That's gotta go.
That is really cool, actually.
Well, I saw that when I was at the park last, a couple of months ago, but my mod didn't get any of that. We just used our cards.
What's your room like?
Look, everybody, it's Vandalia wearing his periodic Table of Mario shirt.
Wow.
I need to put on my Umbrella Corporation t-shirt to represent Resident Evil.
Especially now that there's an actual company that is Umbrella Corp.
What?
Yeah, I can't really show up sleeping, so.
We might be playing Resident Evil 2 for Halloween.
Apparently Vandalia's connection went... Oh, okay, never mind. He's fine. I think he's on Wi-Fi now.
Oh!
What
Doggo,
the fuck?
fork. Go
Yeah,
away,
can't really-
doggo.
Can't really show the room sleeping people.
Oh, Dominic, you're on the other team.
Wait, there's people in there? What the hell?
My sister.
Damn it. Hey,
Well,
Mr.
maybe tomorrow.
Are you getting ready to go then?
Probably. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll give you the vessel tour.
Okay.
Alrighty. See ya, Vandalia.
Bye.
Enjoy the randomness.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
Well, that was kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
Shut up.
Dominic, do you even know what that reference is?
No, but it was fun.
It references Batman the Animated Series, the Joker.
Oh. Is that the one when Mark Hamill played him?
Yeah, the one where Mark Hamill plays him.
What the fuck?
Well,
In fact, at a
Should we
Star
wrap
Wars
up?
celebration, Mark Hamill actually did the entire eulogy that included that,
That included...
quote.
Okay.
yeah,
Brandon, what were you gonna say?
the eulogy after he kicks a guy in a coffin into a jar of acid. The day the Joker cried.
So, Brandon, what were you gonna say?
I was saying, should we start wrapping up because it's been going on for a while?
Well, before
And
that,
I'm sure Brandon's just itching to get to Shrek.
Oh boy, I'm so excited to play a game I want to put into a shredder.
Well, before we even ended off, though, I never got to get to my part when we were doing the sleeping topic.
I thought you did.
No, I never did, actually. I let everyone else go, and then we kind of just drifted off somewhere else. Anyways, what I wanted to say real quick, so I've had moments when I sleep where either I sleep, like I fall asleep, and then that's the end of that. I have heartburn in the middle of the night, and so if I don't have any Tums handy, then I have to sit through heartburn, and also, like, I drift off, and then I kind of wake back up, and it's like you're half asleep throughout the night, basically. And there's the rarest kind of thing I've had that ever happened to me a few times, in which I sleep and then I open my eyes. It doesn't feel like it's been very long, and it's been a few hours. And you do it again, and then you open your eyes, and it's been another few hours. And you do it again, you open, and it keeps going like that until you're supposed to wake up, and you're like, what the fuck happened?
That's how sleep works, Adam. You go to sleep, and then I literally swear it feels like you time travel because you're asleep, and then it feels like 5 minutes later you're just like, I'm awake now.
Yeah, and
then you look at the time, and it's like you've gone from 12 to like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude.
It's a weird sensation.
But no, like you literally feel as though it's only been like maybe a few seconds, maybe a couple minutes. Not you think, you feel. Like
well, for me, it feels like it's been 5 minutes, period.
Now I'm
I don't
dead.
know why, but...
You win.
Oh no, Schnick died.
Yeah, I'm playing with Dominic in a game called Shell Shock. Honestly, the two of you should get it, and we should play it.
On PlayStation?
Steam.
Is it free?
I think it's $7.
I've only got $3.
Anyways,
no one's playing music.
But wait, what? Who's playing music? Okay.
No one's playing music.
What the fuck? All right.
The game.
And also, it feels really weird when you're sleeping and you go to bed late enough so then you don't experience any dreams, but you just kind of lay there and nothing happens.
When I was a kid, I used to have dreams all the time, and it's like, oh, shut up!
We all heard that.
Yeah, everyone heard that. The entire internet heard that.
Good.
Good. Shut up!
Oh my God, we're going.
I'm not a kid anymore. You're a squid.
Yes! Yes! We did it! We did it! Oh my God!
I was on the same boat as you, Adam, before you even said it.
We both said it at the same fucking time. Oh my God, it was fucking in unison on top of that. That was amazing. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my God, okay, what was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought.
That fucking threw me off, I'm sorry.
When I was younger, I used to have dreams all the time, and then while you were having them, it was like you were there, like, awake. I had that feeling. And now
I have that feeling, too. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I have that feeling, too. And the thing about them is that the dreams I normally have nowadays are me experiencing things that I want to experience. Like, I once had a dream where Half-Life 3 got released.
We all wish that was a reality, Schnick. We all wish it was a reality. But Mr. Gaben Newell doesn't know how to count to 3.
And they'd rather release Money Pack games.
Oh my God.
Well, anyways, now that I'm older, I pretty much never have dreams, or at least I don't feel like I'm there while they happen. Because apparently, some of the people who had like the most creative talent, apparently what you're supposed to do is if you have a dream and you wake up, apparently you're supposed to get out a notebook and start jotting things down about your dream.
Oh.
But no, I don't have dreams, period, anymore.
Well, what do you mean by creative people, though?
I mean, just like, the most creative ideas have come out of that sometimes.
Oh. Actually, writing your dreams down in a journal is one of the things you would have to do in order to get a lucid dream, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually...
The only time...
I've actually experienced that, like, truly once, and kind of twice.
In the past,
Total
like,
twice.
4 or 5 years, the only real dream I actually remember fully having is a dream where I just fell onto a bed of spikes and died.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that was the worst dream ever, because when that happened, I jolted awake with that falling feeling, and then I was just like, ah! What?
Oh my god, that would be fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah, if I have dreams, they're usually not happy dreams.
Wow.
None of them are happy.
Yeah, there's probably
Yeah.
a trick to them. I think the trick to experiencing dreams more is actually going to bed earlier, because I feel that every time I go to bed, at least at midnight, I never experience a dream, but then once I actually go to bed, maybe at around 10, if I even do manage to do that, which doesn't happen really, but if I do manage that, then I usually experience a dream, or at least the last time I did it, it happened, so I don't know, maybe going to bed earlier is supposed to be the trick.
I'm not saying this is a real thing, but I did see a video explaining how it happened and how dreams happen, and apparently there's a device that you can buy that triggers it more, because there's like stages to your sleep. There's like light sleep, and then there's REM sleep where your eyes are rapidly darting back and forward. And apparently what this device does is it like flashes light in your eye to like trigger dreams. I don't think it's real, but I'm just saying, I saw a video about it.
I'll tell you one thing, Brandon. After I fell asleep on you yesterday, I was dreaming.
Justin!
And what were you dreaming about?
Trying to think. I remembered for some reason I was walking down on an up escalator, and there were people insulting me for doing it.
What?
That is not at all what I expected. I thought you were gonna say something like, I had this dream where I was surrounded by 1,000 copies of Shrek on Xbox, and I torched every one of them with a flamethrower.
I thought it was gonna have something to do with you hearing Brandon within your dream or something.
And you know what the strange thing is, though? In the aforementioned Half-Life 3 dream, I remembered looking around, seeing posters for the game. I remembered walking into a game store. I don't remember. I think it might have been GameStop. But I was going in to buy it, and for some reason there were all these obstacles preventing me from buying it.
What the hell?
Probably because the dream could not visualize what Half-Life 3 would actually be like. Because this was before the whole leak happened.
Actually, I don't know about that. I think the mind could actually make that a possibility, because I had a dream a long time ago where apparently I was playing the new Pokemon game or whatever the fuck, even though there was no new Pokemon game at that time, and it pretty much created one. And even like, when I mean created, I mean the game, which was on the 3DS apparently, according to my dream, and it even created a fucking box art and the actual case for it. So yeah,
well,
I think the mind can actually create just a fucking game, whatever. Like, who cares? No problem.
You want to hear a funny coincidence, Adam?
What?
I don't remember exactly what this dream was about, but I do remember the premise of it. And you know how the Insane Trilogy recently came out like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Well, in that dream, and apparently the entire premise was, I was really hoping for a re-release of the original 3 Crash games, and in that dream I was playing like a re-released version of them on like the PlayStation 3, and flash forward to 2017, apparently I predicted the future.
More coincidence.
I mean, it's a coincidence, but I mean, come on. That's pretty awesome.
There are people that legitimately think that, oh, dreams can predict the future, but that's not possible.
I don't know.
I mean,
When I had it was, I don't know, years ago. It was after I saw Star Wars for the first time. And, you know, I asked my mom, like, oh, you know, when's the next Star Wars movie coming out? She's like, oh, they don't make Star Wars anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, I was kind of disappointed. And then I had a dream that night of, you know, Star Wars Episode 7 and of a girl main character.
and then the movie happened, and it was a girl main character.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not. You can call me an idiot or whatever, but I do really think that people can have future predictions with dreams, because I've had that weird feeling before. Because, like, if I have, like, a rare dream, like, a really rare dream, like, once in a while, sometimes I'll have that dream, and then I'll be walking around in the world awake, and then I'll just see this area, and I'll be hit with, like, major deja vu, like, I've seen this before, I have felt this before, what the heck?
All the time.
And then I was just like, I think I was dreaming about this area. Oh my god, it's so weird.
I don't know. I can't really bring myself to call it a prediction, because it's kind of like how people claim that, oh, The Simpsons predicted this or that, or better yet, how Back to the Future predicted that one baseball team winning, but they got it off by a few years or so. I don't know. They got the premise
I don't know, Adam.
They got the premise right. It was near the year they said, but not quite the year they said.
I don't know, Adam. I really do feel like that's something that people can do, so.
Yeah, I just can't bring myself to call it a prediction. It's merely...
You know, I felt like I was able to predict something. Around the time my gram died, I don't know why, but I saw her the week before when I was on spring break, and I gotta say, I felt uneasy. Like, I was thinking about, wow, Gram's turning 78 this year. That's kind of old. I hope she's gonna be healthy for a while. And there's actually a moment where I don't remember why. I told her that the average lifespan of a human was 78, and she's like, and she's like, oh, are you saying I'm gonna be dead this year? I'm like, no. And she was.
Wow, that's pretty scary.
So, you did this. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you were there. You saw her, so.
I mean, you can say what you want, Adam, but I think people can predict things that happen in the future.
Yo, mother!
Fucker.
Stop it!
I mean, what Schnick described, yeah.
No,
I mean,
why? Move!
Hold on,
I'm trying
Brandon.
to click this thing, it doesn't want to listen to me!
Schnicklish is occurring right now, we gotta wait. We need to hear this. This is free entertainment.
Schnicklish over.
Oh, Schnicklish is never over. Not unless he dies.
For now.
Oh,
well,
doing the thing, like, where you can't click to aim and stuff?
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
aim or anything, and I was clicking.
Yeah, they're gonna fix that stuff in the next patch.
Yeah, what Schnick described, that's pretty clearly prediction of the future. I mean, there's like...
And of
it's
course,
just
this
so
stupid idiot here's mocking me.
Who was it?
The guy right next to me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's my thoughts on that topic, so there you go.
So I guess since we're basically at the end of the podcast and it's almost been 2 hours now, like 11 minutes left, you guys have any final things to say?
Not really. Can't wait for Brandon to Shrek rage.
Get ready for me to play a game that I want to put through a shredder. Oh boy.
Blaze, is there anything else you want to say?
I guess just thanks for allowing me to join. You know.
I mean, you can
just
come back
realized-
more if you'd like in later podcasts, you know?
Yeah.
All it
I mean,
depends
it's not-
on if you're partying or if you're playing Shell Shock like right now.
I mean,
Five
it's
parties.
not like this is a one-time deal or anything.
One shot's over. You're done. Then.
Yeah.
Get out.
1-star wonder.
Also, you know what I just realized? All of us has like a fucking YouTube name that has numbers at the end, including Vandalia.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, my numbers changed though when I changed my name.
Yeah, I don't. Well, Vandalia's numbers reference the year he graduated high school. Mine is just kind of a code name I give to different websites. Like I use 1980 for game accounts, 85 for social accounts, and 90, I guess, just for YouTube. And then Blaze's number reference is 1776 because he loves history, and that's the year of the Revolutionary War, right?
The year the Declaration of Independence was signed.
That's awesome.
Oh, so everyone... Wait, Brandon, does your number have meaning?
Yeah, my original username, What's Up 279, that doesn't really have any meaning. I just kind of created that one when I created my YouTube channel in 2011, just off the spot, because YouTube used to have this policy where you couldn't have the same name as another YouTuber, which was a better feature, and now you get clone accounts of like PewDiePie. Ugh, YouTube, you took a step backwards.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, they used to have that as a thing, and I was trying to get a name, and I spent like a couple hours trying to figure out a name, and I just eventually just put in What's Up, and then I was like, I should put numbers 279. I just typed it.
How can
randomly
I
on my
mute
keyboard.
this player? Sorry.
And then last year when I changed my name,
Oh my god.
I changed it to what pretty much every single one of my accounts use, Brasta. And then the 455, pretty much everyone in our family has used 455 in any online account at some point.
Wait, Dominic, are you playing more?
Yeah.
Okay. Mario, what about your username?
Well, apparently I'm the only one that has no meaning for my number because I was retarded, literally. No.
You're not the only one, Adam. My original username had no meaning for the numbers.
Well, no, I am the only one now because you changed your fucking name to Brasta455 and there you go.
I did
there's
not
your meaning.
change it.
Yes, you
I
well,
still
you-
have
okay.
my original name in there, Adam.
Well, that's... The only reason why you do is because I made you. Well, not made... I guess talked you into it.
Oh, Marcus.
Still got it there, so
I still like
I still go by
57.9
What's Up.
better, but whatever.
I'm still known as What's Up, but
yeah,
I prefer to be called Brasta.
But had
Hey,
I not said anything, it would have been only Brasta.
maybe you like What's Up better because like apparently not very many people know how to say Brasta.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because it just sounds better. It has a better ring to it.
No.
Like Brasta, like what am I describing? You or pasta? Brasta pasta. Why
That's
hasn't your
not
parents said
Adam, that's not
Brasta
even
pasta?
that's not even what my username stands for. My username Brasta is literally my first 3 letters of my first name and my first 3 letters of my last name.
But Brasta pasta though.
Yes.
That's not what it means.
Oh, I thought you said Brasta because that's a term used for...
No, it's literally
No, finish your
literally
sentence.
just stands for my first 3 letters of my first name and my first 3 letters of my last name.
Finish your sentence.
I thought it stood for, like, some kind of gangster term or something like that.
No! It's literally, my first name is Brandon, my last name is Stanley. The first 3 letters of my first and last name make my username. There you
I
go.
hit somebody. Sorry, Randy.
Boyfriend, honestly.
I still like What's Up better. Anyways, so to conclude, sleeping is hard. Vandalia, we know where he is at Disney World in Florida, I think. Brandon's dog barking. No, let me retract that. Dreaming, it's also a thing that may or may not happen. And, school bullshit, and robbing vending machines. So, yeah, that's all. I guess that's all the time we have for this podcast. Join us next week when I think Vandalia comes back, maybe. And, yeah, as he would say, enjoy the randomness. See ya.
He would also like say our channels or whatnot, but bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and also go check
Doggo
out
in the
Blaze
background.
1776.